Post-apocalyptic. Why is English so hard? I need to go on a book buying ban. Hello book besties, welcome back to my channel. I'm Emasu, a book lover that's always on a binge. In this video, we are doing a massive book haul. We're talking piles, stacks, can't even see me. Yoo-hoo! Hello! These are all the books that I bought in a span of a month. I do indeed have a problem because I can barely keep up with my reading, and here we are buying more books. Now the books that I do have on my shelves, a lot of them have not been read yet either. So we've got an issue going on here. I like to support my local bookstore, so majority, like 90% of these are from those bookstores. I don't really feel guilty because I'm helping business. I'm helping local business thrive. I'm gonna go through all the books that I bought with you guys, and we're also going to reorganize my bookshelf because there's no organization skills that went on when I put this together. I figured this is gonna take me all afternoon, but you guys are coming along for the ride. Make sure to get comfortable, grab a drink and a snack, and tune in. The first one that we've got is Rewind It Back by Liz Tumforty. This is the 5th and final book in the Windy City series. In fact, I have 2 copies of them. This is going to be the new standard edition that they're coming out with, traditionally published, and this one has the sprayed edges, but I also have the indie standard edition because I need to complete, can you see it? I need to complete this, okay? Now, I don't know what happened here, but they are not perfectly the same height, but I'm still happy to collect them. What am I if not a supporter? And I actually already read this. She's all tabbed out. You will actually see this in my most anticipated releases reading vlog. Speaking of, the next one is The Night and the Moth by Rachel Gillig. She has been read and she is well loved. You will also see this in the video, and she is a gothic fantasy romance. Next is Beautiful Venom by Rena Kent, and this is a special edition with the sprayed edges and also full artwork of the couple. This is also going to be on my reading vlog. I can't wait. I don't know if I have to read the other series before this one, but I figured since her books are mostly interconnected standalone series, then I could just surpass the other ones. I still haven't read the Deception trilogy, the Monster trilogy, and the Legacy of God series by her. And I also didn't read the new release that she had out earlier this year. I think it was Kiss the Villain. I heard it's an MM romance, but I'm just gonna read this one for now because she's here physically with me and I just bought her and she looks pretty, so I'm a reader. This next one is more of a summer read, and I've heard a lot of great things about this book. It's Just for the Summer by Abby Jimenez. This is a contemporary romance. I've heard a lot of people rave about this book and how perfect it is for the summertime, so that is why she has been bought and now is added to my TBR. This next one you might have seen from my June TBR video, and it's Archer's Voice. And this is also a contemporary romance with a lot of emotional depth. So I was warned by my friends that I will indeed be crying while reading this. This next one's also a new release and is the newest book in this big contemporary romance series. It is Releasing 10 by Chloe Walsh. I have not read the Voice of Tommen series yet, but I did in fact collect all the other 5 books, and I can say for certain that I will be reading it this summer. You guys will see a full reading vlog of me reading the entire Voice of Tommen series, so you guys are gonna see my raw reactions. I have avoided all spoilers known to man regarding this series. Now this next one is a thick one. It is The Cursed Fates by Caroline Peckham and Suzanne Valenti. This is the 5th book in the Zodiac Academy series. I am continuing my Zodiac Academy journey this summer, so I need to get going, and I really wanted the physical copy. She is thick. She is over 900 pages, and I thought Shadow Princess, the 4th one, was the biggest one. These next 2 I got because I needed to complete the series, even though I haven't read them yet because I seem to have a problem when it comes to that. They are the last 2 books in the Legacy of God series. We got God of Fury and God of War. Still don't know what to expect from this series, but I do know some of the characters and their last names because I read the Royal Elite series, and I know Aiden King, and I know there are king children in this, and the children of the other characters that I've read as well are in this series, so I'm stoked to read this. I believe this one is an romance. Oh yes. Oh, they look gorgeous. Slay. And this one's for God of War. Oh my god, it's so beautiful. And at the back it says Ava Nash and Eli King. I know both of them because their parents all existed in the same school and all became friends. So I'm very excited. Next is from an author that I've only read 2 books from, but those 2 books were freaking amazing. And it is Carrie Lake's The Isle of Sin and Shadows. You may have also seen this in my TBR for June. Carrie Lake is just an amazing slow burn romance writer, and the tension that she makes you go through before the romance. And after I read this one, you bet I'll be collecting all of her books. Even though I'm broke right now. But alas, that's future Emasu's problem. Now these next 2 I've actually had my eye on since last year, but I've never had a chance to get them, so I bought them. Us Dark Few and Us Deadly Few. I don't know the name of the series of this, but these are the first 2 books in it. I think it's still an ongoing series. Anyway, I can't wait to read these because I have been wanting a dystopian post-apocalyptic dark romance, so this hopefully fits the bill. Next is a YA fantasy romance. It's called Our Infinite Fates by Laura Steven. It has the gold foiling. That was actually the main reason I picked it up, because I just thought it was pretty. And I haven't read much YA books as of late. In fact, I have a lot of YA books that I still need to read, and I even have the complete set of each series. So I will get to it. After I picked this up, it was blowing up on Book Talk. Everybody was raving about this, how crazy good the fated mates trope is in this, because in every lifetime they find each other, but they also have to kill each other or something like that. And I'm really looking forward to reading this. I don't think this is that long either, and the writing is pretty big. This is actually doable for me in like a day or something. Hopefully I really enjoy this one. Now these next 2 books I also bought because I wanted to complete the series. Did I start the series? No. But do I now have the complete set? Yes. Yes, I do. It is Powerful and Fearless. I already have Powerless and Reckless. Again, I have not read it. It is a YA romantasy, and you know what? I'm gonna get there. She's almost 600 pages and the writing's a little tiny. I've heard mixed reviews about this trilogy, but I want to see for myself if I'll like it. Let me know if you want to see a reading vlog for the Powerless trilogy as well. Now, if you don't know, I lean towards more dark, gothic, academia type of books, and I thought this one would be a perfect one. This is The Exorcism of Fairies by J.L. Vampa, and looks like this is gonna be a professor and graduate student romance. I think I'm gonna eat this one up, because if it's anything like Nocticadia in that dark academia type of setting and forbidden romance, then I'm gonna love this. I have a prediction that this will be a 5-star read for me. We only have a couple books left to go through. One is actually a box set. I know I have a problem, okay? I'm aware. I just don't do anything about it. These next 2 are the first 2 books in an ongoing series. This is The Tales of Weeping Hollow by Nicole Fiorina. The first book is Hollow Heathens, and then Bone Island is the second book. This is a gothic romance. The only thing that bothers me about these books, these are indie published, and I love supporting indie authors. It's just that in this second book, the writing looks way smaller than the first one. I think it's because the margins are just so much wider, whereas the first book barely has any margins to show. But you know what? It's okay. I support my indie authors, okay? If anything, I can just read this one on Kindle Unlimited if I need to. I have a good feeling that I'm also really gonna enjoy the series. Next is Direbound by Sable Sorensen. This was also all over my book talk. I don't want to miss out. I get FOMO when people be raving about all these books and I can't read them in time. This may be one of the reasons why I spend so much money. I get influenced so easily. But hey, as long as I'm supporting the author, you know what? It's okay. It's okay if I'm going broke. This next book is not my usual type of read, but my best friend wanted me to read it, so I got it. It's called The Glass Castle by Jeanette Walls. I believe this is a memoir. I don't really know how I'm gonna feel about this. I'm sure it's gonna be filled with a lot of emotions. She's fairly short, just under 300 pages. My best friend really loved this, so I'm gonna give it a try for her, and maybe I'll also really like it. Now this next one is actually from an Illumicrate subscription box, but I just had to show you guys. She is stunning. It's called The Raven Scholar by Antonia Hudson. It's a fantasy romance, I believe, and she looks beautiful. Let me show you guys without the dust jacket. The artwork is just stunning. Like, I think so far she's been the best special edition that I've gotten from Illuminate. Let me show you the artwork inside as well. Like, hello? Oh my god. Literally a work of art. I don't really know anything about this book, but I will be reading this because she is gorgeous and she deserves to be read. This next one is also another dark academia book. It is Enigma by Runix. I know Runix is very well known for the dark romance series, the Dark Verse, I believe. Haven't read that. It's on my list, but Enigma I've heard great things about. The way that people have been raving about this book just made me want to pick it up more, so here we are. Lastly, the box set that I got. I have an explanation about this one. It is the Caraval trilogy. Now, I already have the Once Upon a Broken Heart trilogy due to the fact that it was on sale on Books to Door a while back, like last year. I didn't want to read that trilogy yet without reading this one because I've been told by so many people that I should read the Caraval trilogy first before the Once Upon a Broken Heart trilogy. So therefore, I just had to buy this. Ooh! Oh, she's pretty! Gorgeous! Okay. Based on the covers alone, I think the perfect time to read this trilogy would be in October, during Halloween season, because that is the vibes that it's giving. Lots of people love these books, and I want to know what the love's about. Now that we've finished going through all the books from that book haul, we are now gonna start reorganizing my bookshelf, and I'm gonna take you guys along with me. But first, I need to run some errands, and then we'll come back to this. I'm back. This is the wider view of my bookshelf situation. I do plan to use this cube right here for more books, and maybe this one. That's my problem right now. I've got no room. This is why I need another bookcase, which I will be getting sometime in the summer, and then I can move this over to another wall of mine and have more room for stuff. So I'm gonna listen to an audiobook while I'm taking all the books down. And this is the one I'm listening to right now. The Fabric of Our Souls by K.M. Marinova. I'm too short for this, so I'm gonna use my reading chair to help me. Oh! I saw that coming. Totally. Ta-da! I love these paperback covers for A Court of Thorns and Roses. It's beautiful work. I am missing Assassin's Blade, but it's not my fault. My boyfriend took it. He wanted to read Throne of Glass, so I let him borrow it. But I did tell him that if he broke it, he buying me a new one. Crescent City, still haven't read it. I did read this one though, and it was amazing. Oh, almost dropped it. It's heavy. This is actually a keychain. And then we got Groot that sits on your shoulder if you want one too. These books are really stuck. Like, I left no room for Jesus on this shelf. Now this last bookshelf is filled with random books. We have my manga collection that I started when I was in middle school. Some non-fiction, mixed fictional books that I never actually read. I need to go through them one day and do an on-haul, but we're gonna pretend that this doesn't exist. I have this Bridgerton study room candle. It's from Bath & Body Works. Actually, all of my candles are from Bath & Body Works, and they smell really good, but they need a new home. Okay, I think I did a pretty good job. Since I'm missing the Assassin's Blade, I need to remember to leave some room for it when it comes home. Crap, I don't think I can fit all of them. I don't have room for Assassin's Blade. What do? You know what, this will have to do for now. Before I had all 3 shelves for fantasy books only, but this time I'm gonna mix it up. I'm gonna make the second one as contemporary romance, and then underneath will be dark romance, and then fantasy again, and then etc, etc. No, my favorite character. think I'll make this the YA fantasy shelf. I'm running out of room. I finished reorganizing my bookshelf. I don't know if I'm that satisfied with it. I feel like I do need that second bookcase to really be happy with how it looks, but I'll just have to be happy with this for now. Let me show you. If you guys didn't see before, I have a whole Harry Potter collection going on up there. And then my SJM shelf, contemporary romances, one in here as well, and then it continues to dark romances, fantasy once again, and then more fantasy down here, and then YA fantasy. Some of them are actually on this mini TBR cart that I have, which is really just holding space at this rate. Some Illumicrate books right here, books that I haven't read, and then this is kind of a mix. I technically read this. It's from Blood and Ash, I believe, by Jennifer L. Armentrout. I only have the first 3. I don't know if I'm gonna continue this because I read it a long time ago. And then we have Heavenly Bodies over here. This is on my June TBR. Phoenix King, and then these 2 I've read. And at the back, I just have Poppy War hanging up back here. And then another YA that didn't have room in the shelf. And then contemporary romance I haven't read yet, as well as the memoir. I feel like my soul just left my body. I am sweating. That was a lot of work. I am now very much tired. Thank you so much for watching this video. You guys really helped me become productive with putting the new books away and reorganizing the bookshelves as best as I could. Once I get a new bookshelf and all that, we will do this once again. So I love you guys, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!